Hey guys, how's it going? Now today I'm doing something I haven't really done in the long form before. Kind of help me out here, right? Get into the comments and be like, okay, this was right, this was wrong, and so on and so forth. But today we're reviewing the Apple Watch Series 11. Now I've been using it for a little while. I jumped to this from my Apple Watch Ultra 1. And there's some things I really liked about the watch. There's some things I didn't, but this is the Apple Watch Series 11 and let's jump right in. So first and foremost, let's talk about what we have right in front of us. Now this is the 46mm body. It is the black stainless steel one. I really liked it and I wanted a black one because I've had the silver Ultra for ages now. I'm using it with a sports loop. Now this is not the original Apple one. This is just one I got from Amazon, but from a brand I really like, which makes really high quality straps. And I'm not actually a big fan of Apple straps in general. Yeah, so this is it. This is the 46mm. This is their nice bright 2000 nit display. Maybe actually I should show you the display on a different screen, but it is really nice and detailed. I've enjoyed the display in the outdoors as well. There's been no problem there. And for me personally, of course, it's been a big change because like I switched from the big one to the small one. There were some perks on that, there were some not. So first things first was the curved sides. Now I'm not used to the curved sides for a while now. I've had the Apple Watch Series 1 for ages. We have those nice curved sides and I suddenly realized I had to worry about this a bit. So if you want maybe get a bumper or something like that if you're getting this watch and you have the same worries, but you do get screen protectors and stuff like that for the Apple Watch, so you could consider those as well. This is the thinner Apple Watch, which to be honest seemed thinner on video. Like when the Apple Watch went thinner, what was that, 2 generations ago? It seemed thinner, and I'm not saying this is not thin at all, but yeah, it could be thinner. It could be a little nicer looking. Again, not saying I have a problem with it. If I'm moving from the Ultra to this for the thinness, I want it a little thinner. So maybe something to consider, Apple. Inside this, we have the S10 chip, 4-core neural engine, 64 GB of storage. Of course, we have Siri on device as well. Now, one big claim that they made this year was the battery life, which takes it to 24 hours because you know how Apple does only all-day usage. Anyway, brands have moved to 21 days like the Huawei Watch GT 6, but I will say this, it lasted a day comfortably. So I basically wear my watch to sleep in the night and I charge it as soon as I wake up. Like the second I wake up, I take my watch off and put it to charge. When I had the Apple Watches earlier, they would need a charge earlier in the day before I slept. This did not. I woke up with like 20% of battery. That made me really happy because while it's nice to have a watch that you don't have to charge every day, at least you're not running around during the day looking for the charge. So on the charge front, I had no issues with the Apple Watch Series 11. Now, one big feature that technically is not special to this, but I was really happy to see it, was the improved sleep score and stuff like that. I really liked that this was kind of present on it. I like my sleep and my sleep data is really important to me. So I was really happy that this is there on it. And look at that consistency, guys. Look at that consistency on the sleep. Nice, right? Now, one other thing I did get with this watch is the flick gesture for notifications as well as the tapping. Now, initially, I was very happy about this, but then I realized something. And please correct me if I'm wrong here and if I've not figured this out, but with the flick gesture, great, right? You're like typing on your keyboard and you suddenly get a notification, you just flick and you move along and go on to what you're doing. Awesome. But when it comes to that little finger tap gesture, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, it basically is where I look at a message that's come through and I want to reply to it. I can just tap my fingers and it'll click on the reply. That's great. But that being said, if I want other options, I'm unable to do that. An email that's come and move it to the trash or anything like that. If I'm wrong about this and there is a way, please comment below and let me know, but I could not figure it out and therefore kind of stopped using the features. So not really a reason to buy it, but it's a good add-on. Now, I'm not the most active person in the world, so if you are like me, this review is great for you, but if you're super active and you do 50,000 sports, I'm not the person whose review you should be watching. One way or the other, if you like what you're watching and if you've seen other content from my page, please do support, like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, but any interaction with the channel helps, so I would be eternally grateful for that. But coming back to what I was saying, now as far as workouts go, I do like very simple workouts. So in my case, I primarily do indoor cycling. I do a little yoga and and stuff like that. And I do use Fitness Plus as well. For example, this workout was with this Apple Watch. All the data that you get is really, really good. Anything that I need for my fitness goals, I get from this Apple Watch. So I can't really complain about that. The Apple Watch is a superior device, and the amount of information that you collect, like for example, if you go down to the health app, right? The amount of information that is collected for your knowledge is phenomenal. It is absolutely brilliant. There is almost nothing you can't get on this watch. Now, one thing I never set up was sleep apnea. I haven't set that up yet, and I should have, because sleep apnea detection is now on the Apple Watch Series 11. Another thing that I didn't try was blood pressure, because with this one, you have to have the cuff, the initial cuff for the first time, and I didn't have that. So I couldn't really try it out, but the fact that that is there now is really helpful in case you're one of those people who needs it. So yeah, the Apple Watch Series 11 is an incremental upgrade. I think that, will you feel the upgrade from, let's say, 8, 9, 10? Not so much. Will you feel it 7 and below? 100% you'll feel the upgrade. If you don't want a large watch on your hand, the Apple Watch is way better than the Ultra. Funny enough, I've actually kind of found my Ultra a bit bulky now that I've used this for a bit. It's light, you almost forget about it, and the screen is super tough now, and so that's not a problem as well. I'm one of those guys who just buys devices to use them, and I'm rough and tough with them, so don't ask me if you're going to be like screen protector and bumper and so on and so forth. Now, another thing we have with the Series 11 is, of course, the fact that we have the new Apple Watch on it, and it is also got that liquid glass sort of feeling on it, which is, in my personal opinion, really, really nice. I really love the liquid glass look that it has. For example, when you come down here to the control center, it looks great. When you go into your widgets also, it looks so nice. The way the Apple Watch looks itself with the new operating system is also really nice. A week, 10 days later, have I enjoyed my Apple Watch experience? Yes, I have. I think the Apple Watch Series 11 is a phenomenal device. Is it the best thing in the market? No, it is not. It is a very expensive smartwatch in a oversaturated market that has lovely options. For example, if you go and check out my socials, which is also at Dan Talks, you'll notice that I compared it with the Watch GT 6, and the Watch GT 6 is half the price, has more features, and looks more like a watch. The main reason to get this is the Apple ecosystem, is the data that Apple collects, collates for you, puts into your fitness, into your health, and so on and so forth. If that is not a priority for you, if Fitness Plus is not a priority for you, yes, there are much better watches in the market at much more affordable prices. So yeah, an Apple Watch is a product that really tests your Apple faith. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I know it's a very short video, but like I said, I'm not a very super active person. I don't really have much to say about the Apple Watch. But let me know if you'd like a comparison with the GT6, like in long form. Let me know that. I'd be happy to do that as well. But apart from that, if you're considering one, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll hopefully get you the answers you need. But apart from that, my name is Danish. This is the Apple Watch Series 11, and I will see you at the next one.